Welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. It's been a few seconds, and I'm now going to proceed to drink hot sauce. That was such a big gulp. Oh my god. Okay. It was just a bit of Frank's Red Hot, but it was a really big gulp. I don't know if this is gonna affect me really bad or not. Alright. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Hold on. I'm gonna be sniffling. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. My throat burns. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. Okay. This bottle of water's empty! But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop-de-loop and pull, and now your shoes are looking cool? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I really hate the fact that her name's Yuri. Just because I can't read it without thinking of something else. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Let's Google what surreal horror is. Surreal horror. Okay, this isn't like, there isn't like a very good definition, but basically it's basically next level scary shit. Alright. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second, looking for approval. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Monika's coming off as kind of bad. She just keeps kind of saying things that would obviously embarrass people. What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind at the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called "Don't Say It Out Loud." And give that back. The panic. What is that eye color even? What is that? Neon green? That's blue. Acceptable. Like, what is that? Fine, fine. Eehee, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulder. I'm not cute. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them when they're angry. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. I would think confidence describes it perfectly, but you do you. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them the deepest reaches of your heart. Confidence, yes! Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I should probably stop tapping my desk. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, hair-defying physics on. I have an idea, everyone. Question mark? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. Hold up, did it say your or our? Okay, our. That way, everyone is even. I didn't Okay, I thought I double-clicked for a moment. Quotation mark. Yeah, let's do it. Wait, why do they need to put a quotation mark over dots? Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Octile? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. The burning sensation in my throat. I never said I would join this club. Exclamation point! Suri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. You ate her fucking cupcake. That sealed the deal, man. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. See, she's pissed. You ate her cupcake. You just sold your soul. You know, you said it to begin with. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Bitch ate my cupcake. Octile. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. This reminds me of a dream that I had. I can't go into it because I have to read this stuff aloud. I don't know, maybe I'll be able to talk about it in some other game. Yes, I'm so happy. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. I would be pissed too if I took the time to make some cupcakes and someone ate it and then just left. Then that makes it official. It's kind of in her face. Welcome to the Literature Club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Octile, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika of my mediocre writing skills? Oh! I kicked my desk by accident. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue the chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Octile, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stays after for school clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Oh, that's right, I broke my bottom shelf. I don't have anything to put my damn feet on anymore. With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, You're walking next to her, though. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Minika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. I wonder which one we'll deliberately go after. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, that's cute. They got the little things. Alright. Damn it! Okay, whatever. Fuck, get out of here! No one likes you! I'm digging the song. Papa? Should have been Pappy, then it would be funny. Atone, tears, fickle. Fucking hell. Damn it, get out of here. I don't want you, Sayori. I'm trying to do something, alright? And you're messing it all up. Everybody always says that this one is the best, but no, it's clearly this one. And god damn it, I'm going to do a playthrough where I prove to everybody that she is the best. Okay. Alright, this is our last one that we can do. And I don't see one that would... Huh. Ara? Oh, okay, whatever. It's better than giving another one to Sayori. I assume that's how it works. Like, you know, it's like a meter. Like, you know, say there was 6 for Natsuki, 5 for Sayori, and then like 1 for Yuri. Natsuki would be the one that would respond positively. Hi again, Octile. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Exclamation point. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Octile. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan just to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. See, that's acceptable because she's talking shit. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Truer words have never been spoken. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Octile always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. I could kind of get this one, but who helps a friend with cooking? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. We're not gonna talk about the cooking? Okay, there we go. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Octile can become good friends too. Twiddles with hair in hand. Another trope. Sayori. Dot 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 dot. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. I'm just like imagining these happening in a real life scenario. And how just awkward they would be. Well, wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. Okay, that is like the perfect way to handle that. It'll make me happy no matter what. That fucking wordsmith. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal out of it if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Oh my god. I didn't want you to feel left out. Fucking. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. God damn it. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know. That face in this sentence. Discuss it if you wanted to. This is... How is... God damn it. Doing commentary on this is fucking... I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I'm doing it really wrong. But at the same time, I feel like, you know, there's gonna be somebody who enjoys this type of commentary. For this type of game. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading, but... Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I suppose when you put it like that, it's actually quite a nice gesture. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Okay, that turns it into a chore. Why would you say that? Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her, in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. Oh my god. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. What if our guys is wearing those Gurren Lagann glasses? That'd be funny. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait girls? Hey, parfait was one of the words we selected. It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was in the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Octile. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature class. Don't judge a book by its cover, god damn it. In fact, Natsuki pulls the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. What time is it? I should probably end this part right here. We're gonna learn on the next one the exciting conclusion of what's in the box. Oh, that's super helpful, actually. It tells me the time. Oh, okay, 20 minutes on the dot. We're gonna end it right here. Woohoo!